Hey guys, so today I'm making this spicy Cajun chicken, shrimp, and sausage pasta. It's so flavorful and really delicious. So let's get started with the recipe. So I'm using boneless chicken thighs, but chicken breast is totally fine also. So I already washed my meat, so now I'm gonna season it. So to season it, I'm using onion powder, garlic powder, Cajun seasoning, salt, and black pepper. And I'm gonna mix that into the chicken, and then I'm gonna cover it, and you can let that marinate for about 1 hour. So next I'm gonna take a pound of shrimp, and I already cleaned and deveined my shrimp. I left the tail on, but you can take the tail off if you like. And I'm doing the same thing I did to the chicken thighs. I'm seasoning it with the same seasoning, and then I'm just gonna mix it to make sure the shrimp is very well coated in the seasoning. So next I'm gonna grill my chicken. So I grilled it for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side until they were perfectly cooked. Also now I'm gonna sprinkle in some crushed red pepper flakes to make the chicken spicy. So if you don't want your pasta to be spicy, do not add the red pepper flakes because it is gonna make it very spicy. So yeah, I'm sprinkling on some onto the chicken, and now I'm also gonna sprinkle on some more Cajun seasoning onto the chicken. And then I'm gonna let that cook and then until it's time to turn the chicken to the other side, and do the same thing with the crushed red pepper flakes and some Cajun seasoning. Then I'm just gonna close the grill and let my chicken finish cooking. Once it's cooked, I'm gonna remove it off the grill and set it on a plate and set it aside. And then we're gonna start grilling our shrimp. So the shrimp, I did the same thing with the I sprinkled it with crushed red pepper seasoning and some more Cajun seasoning. The only thing with the shrimp, you have to remember that shrimp cooks really fast. So I literally probably grilled it for 4 minutes tops. So 2 minutes probably on each side. So now we're going to prepare our sausages. So I'm using andouille sausages, and I'm just gonna slice it up, and I use about 3 of those. Next, I'm gonna slice up half of an onion, and I'm also gonna slice up half of a bell pepper. I mixed the colors, so I used orange, yellow, and red bell peppers. So you can mix up the colors if you'd like. So in a hot pot, I added in about 4 tablespoons of oil, and once the oil was hot, I added in the sausages, and you're gonna let this cook for about 4 to 5 minutes until the sausages starts browning. And then I added in the sliced up onion and bell peppers. Next, I'm gonna sprinkle in some more Cajun seasoning to give the sausages and the onion and peppers a little bit extra flavor. And then let this cook for about 2 to 3 more minutes, just so the onion and peppers can soften just a little. You don't want it to cook too much. Okay, so next I'm taking the cooked chicken and I'm slicing them up into strips. Then I'm going to chop up some fresh parsley, and then I'm gonna take that and mix the shrimp with some parsley flakes. So I'm adding some parsley to the shrimp and also to the chicken, and then I'm just gonna mix that up. Okay, so now let's start making the sauce for the pasta. So in a hot pot, I added in a few tablespoons of butter and garlic. Just let that cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. Try not to burn the garlic, and then we're gonna add in a few cups of half and half. Next, we're gonna start seasoning the sauce. So I'm gonna add in some onion powder, some garlic powder, black pepper, a little bit of salt, and some Cajun seasoning, and then I'm gonna use my pot spoon to mix that into the sauce. So once it starts to make small little bubbles, I'm gonna turn it off the stove because you don't want this to boil. Next, I'm gonna add in some cheese. So I'm adding in a cup of Parmesan cheese, and I'm also gonna be using this mixture of cheese, Italian cheese. You could use whatever blend of cheese you'd like. So add in the cheese. I'll list the measurements in the description box down below for you guys, and make sure it's well blended into the sauce. Okay, so next I'm taking some cooked rigatoni pasta. You could use whatever type of pasta you like ziti pasta is totally fine, and just cook it to the package directions, and then we're gonna add it into our sauce and fully coat the pasta with the sauce. And then now I'm taking the sausage and onion mixture, and I'm gonna mix that into the dish as well. So now I'm gonna add in about a tablespoon or two of the fresh parsley we chopped earlier, and mix that to incorporate it. And then I'm gonna plate it and serve it with the chicken, the spicy chicken and shrimp we made earlier. If you want, you could mix the chicken and shrimp into the pasta and make it a one dish meal. It'll just give the pasta even more flavor. But yeah, that is it on this recipe. This is how I make spicy Cajun shrimp, chicken, and sausage pasta. As usual, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.